Few people do wit and savagery like Ricky Gervais, whether he's tossing playful insults.
Streaming.
I've never seen you so animated.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Thank you. On Netflix.
I thought you were giving up.
Okay.
Or going head-to-head with hosts who push too far.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about offence, isn't it? Just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right.
These are his most iconic celebrity clapbacks.
Justin Bieber nearly had to take a paternity test. What a waste of a test that would have been. No, he's not the father. The only way that he could have impregnated a girl was if he'd borrowed one of Martha Stewart's old turkey basters. Open wide.
When it comes to award show chaos, nothing tops Will Smith's outburst at Chris Rock. But imagine if Ricky Gervais had been the host, that whole night would have gone very differently.
People saying, oh, what would have happened if Ricky had been hosting it? And I said, nothing, because I wouldn't have made a joke about his wife's hair. I'd have made a joke about her boyfriend.
Yes.
And then that trended, that made the papers, and it just went on and on. That's a big thing, though, to slap someone at
It's insane.
the Oscars. It's insane. It's insane.
Ronan Farrow's 2017 investigation exposed the dark secrets in Hollywood, with Harvey Weinstein at the center of it all. So naturally, when Ricky Gervais found himself surrounded by some of the accused, he couldn't resist turning the moment into a punchline.
But tonight isn't just about the people in front of camera. In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Our next presenter starred in Netflix's Bird Box, a movie where people survive by acting like they don't see a thing. Sort of like working for Harvey Weinstein. You did it. I didn't. You did it. Shut the f*** up.
People credit Leonardo DiCaprio for Titanic and his Oscar win for The Revenant. But let's be real, his true legacy is dating women who were barely alive when those movies came out.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So... Even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate, you know. You're nearly 50, son.
Ricky Gervais has a new game show here on ABC called Child Support, and he really wanted to be here to promote it in person, but he's very busy not being here to promote it in person. So he made a video, he sent a video, and I don't know exactly what the nature of the video is. It wants it to be a surprise, okay? So, well, just roll it, I guess.
Yeah, hi, Jimmy. Sorry I'm not there in person, but, you know, I can't be bothered. To be honest.
Everyone knows Steve Carell's The Office is the popular one, but the UK version actually came first, a detail this host definitely missed before talking to Ricky.
Of course, you play, in the UK version of The Office, play the boss. What is the weirdest excuse that you've ever heard?
You say the UK version.
Yeah.
I call it the original.
Out of everyone Ricky's taken shots at over the years, Mel Gibson is easily his longest-running victim.
How you doing, all right? Cheers. I've had a couple. I like a drink as much as the next man. Unless the next man is Mel Gibson.
A little context here. Mel Gibson had just been busted for a DUI, and his history of loud, anti-Semitic rants was already public knowledge. And come on, Ricky wasn't going to pass that up.
Mel Gibson, come on. No, come on. I'm not going to have a go at him. He's been through a lot. Not as much as the Jews, to be fair. First presenter is beautiful, talented, and Jewish, apparently. Mel Gibson told me that. He's obsessed. Please welcome Scarlett Johansson. Right. A few years ago, on this show, I made a joke about Mel Gibson getting a bit drunk and saying a few unsavoury things. We've all done it. I wasn't judging him, but now I find myself in the awkward position of having to introduce him again. Listen, I'm sure it's embarrassing for both of us, okay? And I blame NBC for this terrible situation. Mel blames, we know who Mel blames. I want to say something nice about Mel before he comes out. Oh yeah, okay, here you go. I'd rather have a drink with him in his hotel room tonight than with Bill Cosby. Please, Malcolm. Mel Gibson.
Here. You see what I'm doing there?
Yeah.
Here, you try it.
No, I can't.
Come on. This is the only. This will get rid of.
Sorry.
Huh? What?
How is this not a breakdown? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you gonna...
I'm trying to help you.
That's amazing.
But available for streaming.
I've never seen you so animated.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Thank you. On Netflix.
I thought you were giving up.
Okay.
By his 5th time hosting the Golden Globes, Ricky had stopped pretending. The comedy took a back seat and the roasting turned into a warning shot, reminding the room they're celebrities, not higher powers.
If you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and f*** off, okay?
Then came his run-in with Joy Behar, a host legendary for getting under celebrities' skin.
Well, when you go on the Golden Globes, a lot of time you are politically incorrect.
Yeah, well, that's the thing about offence, isn't it? When people say they're offended, it's that just because you're offended, it doesn't mean you're right, you know? It's... offence is about feelings, and feelings are personal. Some people are offended by equality. So what? You know, so you can't second-guess people. If you try and please everyone, you'll please no one.
And in a separate interview, she went as far as accusing him of sexism, even though she'd grabbed him on camera just minutes earlier.
Let me read one thing they thought was mean, and we'll decide whether it was mean or not, okay? Referring to Sex and the City 2, you said, I was sure the Golden Globe would go to the team that airbrushed that poster.
Yeah.
A little sexist.
No, it's not. Why is it sexist?
Rewind a couple of minutes.
No, they said keep it quick, just go and sit down.
Oh, okay, so we can touch it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'm like, wow, you just thought you were lucky. Because you gave...
He kept things calm with Joy, but when it came to Piers Morgan, Ricky happily shredded one of his dumbest takes.
Iowa has been giving out gun permits to blind people. Not just partially blind, but completely blind people who aren't allowed legally to drive cars. Well, their constitutional right would be damaged if, and they gave an example of, you know, if they were fully sighted and used a gun, just because they lost their sight, why should they lose the constitutional right to continue having a gun?
Yeah, well, it's a difficult one, but the short answer is because they can't see what they're shooting.
And the moment Piers tried to change direction, Ricky stopped him cold with a spot-on comeback.
I can't buy a Kinder Egg, you know, those little eggs with little toys in, because it may choke me, so they're a health hazard.
Dear America, please let Piers buy a Kinder Egg, but don't let him buy a gun.
Tell me which celebrity you want in the next video, and as always, thanks for watching.